Es lunes. Hello. Bueno, here we are again, doing as best as we can to broadcast on a daily for at least 15 minutes. A ver cómo nos va. Today is Monday, what? Monday the 6th, March the 6th. And, well, welcome to Day Daily. I'm Day. What do we talk about here? Well, anything that comes to my mind, usually hot topics that are in the news, and I just give you my take. Why? Because nobody around me will sit and listen to me talk for hours. So I figured that there may be people out there who may be willing to listen to me. Welcome. And if you like the content here on Spanglish Generation or my daily stories on Instagram, etc., 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 please go ahead and support by subscribing. And of course, sharing if you find value in the content that I bring you on a daily. So, we're going to talk today about Walmart and this announcement that they're closing their only 2 stores in Portland. Very interesting because it said in the news that this is due to an increasing shoplifting problem. So, there's a lot of theft going on and it's affecting the financial to that level. It's affecting the financials of these 2 stores. Not only these 2 stores, financials of a lot of different stores, not just Walmart. I don't know if you remember way back when we lived in a different world that kind of made more sense. People had consequences for shoplifting. People would be discreet and sneaky about shoplifting. But it seems like today, I mean, I don't know if you've seen the TikTok videos or the reels on Instagram or on Twitter. Shoplifters are out and about públicamente, como San Juan por su casa, a la Bartola. Shoplifters are running wild. And it seems like there's no one there to stop them. I was at a pharmacy, local pharmacy, Navarro, Farmacia Discount. Not getting paid to say that. But anyway, I was at Navarro late at night getting some stuff. And I was talking to the lady, and my husband was telling her, these perfumes on the counter, they're really, really out there. Like, that's easy to grab. And I was like, please. He's 6'2", dark, big. And, he's gotten followed sometimes when we go to stores, especially Navarro. So I don't know what Navarro has with him. But, we get followed when we go with him. People eye him, like he's going to sneak up. I don't know what they're going to do if they actually catch him. But, we've had a couple of ladies follow Felipe around the stores, or us when I go with him. I've never gotten followed, but when I go with him, we get eyed. And he was like, these are accessible. And I was like, Felipe, stop bringing this up. They're going to think that you have intentions of stealing up in here. But you know what? Who cares, to be honest, because it seems like if you steal, it's perfectly fine. As she stated, they are not allowed. They are told by administration that they are not allowed to interact. If somebody steals something, you just let them walk away. And from what I'm seeing in the videos, YouTube, TikTok, etc., that's what's happening. People go into cosmetic stores. People go into Kohl's, JCPenney. People go into all Walmart, Target. And they get recorded walking out of there with merchandise. Walking out of there with merchandise. Just walking. Like they came in, shopped, and left. Shop, left, and left. What type of a world do we live in? How did we get here? We used to live in a world, I remember going into a Walgreens one time. And this was maybe about 10, 12 years ago. And I was just walking in, and as I'm walking in, a guy's running out with a liquor bottle. And right behind him, the security guard. Right behind him. I mean, there was action taken to actually catch these guys. But it seems like the stores are actually telling Well, from what we see over and over in the videos, people say, but why is no one doing anything? Why is no one doing anything? And you see the different store clerks, we're talking about from different stores in general, not having anything one to do with the other. The instruction from what we hear in the videos is from the clerks, from the people working there. Yeah, we're not supposed to do anything. Just let them go. Don't just let them go. And seldom do you see someone say, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that. Hey, put that down, because they're not supposed to interact or engage with the shoplifters. How did we get here? And where is this going to take us? This is, and people, because people say, well, shoplifting has always existed. Yes, it sure has. Shoplifting has always existed. But the truth is that there is an increasing problem. According to the CEO of Walmart, Doug McMillan, I believe that's his name, McMillan, on last year, toward the end of last year, he said that due to the unprecedented crisis, unprecedented. I mean, how long has Walmart been around? And we all know shoplifting at Walmart is an issue. We all know this. This is not new. But due to the unprecedented, like greater than ever crisis, he announced that this could affect the prices. So we would be able to, I don't shop at Walmart for a long time. I haven't shopped at Walmart. I don't have a Walmart close by. I think the lines are way too long and it's way too hectic in there. So I go in there strictly when I have no other choice. But he stated that this issue was going to cause price increase and possible store closings if the trend continued. There's a lot to be said for what's going on. And when you look at what's happening worldwide and here in the US regarding taking it easier on crime. See, I don't know each particular state law, but there is a trend to diminish the consequences of what's wrong. And in everything, not just in shoplifting. We see a trend to kind of, if not normalize, bring down a notch the severity of an action or of a circumstance or a condition. We see it, and that's for another day, but we see it with pedophilia. Here we go. I hope I don't get banned for saying that word here on YouTube. But we see it with PEDOs and wanting to call them MAPs. I know this has nothing to do with the subject. I'm just wanting to state the point that there is a trend to want to make things that are wrong less wrong. We saw some laws change in California, right? For shoplifting. I believe it was California. And we're seeing these people are not being prosecuted properly. And it's encouraging more people to go out there, walk into stores, walk right out with merchandise they didn't pay for. This is very worrisome for many reasons, because where is this taking us? Where is this taking us? The intention to make it seem like you can walk in the store and walk right out without consequences. Oh, but you're making it, when you say it like that, you're making it seem like people are wanting to state that shoplifting is right. Well, by stating that it's okay not to intervene when someone is shoplifting, when 12 years ago, it was your duty to intervene, call the police, call a security officer. Why is that changing now? Why do clerks have to get the instruction to stand by as people walk out of stores with merchandise? There's an intention. There's an intention to make seem that things that are wrong are not that wrong. or they don't have consequences. It just seems like we live in this bizarre world where what's wrong gets normalized and gets justified. And oh, because poverty, and oh, because the economy. I don't care how poor you are. You don't shoplift. I don't care. And people don't shoplift because they're poor. They shoplift because they are shoplifters. Okay? I'm sorry. You don't walk into a Sephora store and grab 800 lipsticks and walk right out because you're poor. No. Okay? Where is this going to take us? Well, for now, Walmart is closing 2 stores in Portland. I'm not sure if they've already stated for a fact that these stores are closing because of theft, but the CEO did state toward the end of last year that if the trend continued, the unprecedented shoplifting trend continued, then this would lead to higher prices at Walmart and or store closings. And we're seeing store closings. 2 stores in Portland. Now, I was looking at some interviews with the Portland residents. These 2 Walmart stores are the only 2 places that a lot of people can buy groceries and goods and affordably. They don't have many choices. There's only 2 Walmarts, and they're closing both. There's something to be said about the future. And I think that we need to get ready because it's going to get worse. I do believe that there are task forces that are getting results in actually pursuing the persecution of these people that are shoplifting, etc. And I believe that in some places it's gotten better, but there needs to be a more aggressive effort. Now, I tell you, what else has to do with a lot of this? It's demoralizing law enforcement. Because the minute we start demoralizing law enforcement, we don't have quality law enforcement officers or even securities. Because imagine if police officers are discouraged because this whole defunding program campaign situation. Imagine security officers who carry a huge weight of making sure a place is secure, but they don't have the status of a police officer. They don't have the police task force. They don't have the police department, but they still bear the weight of securing places and people. This whole demoralizing law enforcement makes people feel like they can do whatever. Defund the police, whatever. Run crazy. For now, again, it's 2 Walmart stores in Portland. What's next, though? Because this is not going to end here. What's next? If the trend continues, Targets, more Walmarts. The other day I saw, but maybe this has nothing to do with it, but maybe someone knows what's going on. Ulta at a Target. There's an Ulta. Like, remember how, what was it? It wasn't Sephora. It was, Sephora. Remember how Sephora had like little lugarcitos in JCPenney a while back, like an intent to kind of bring JCPenney, revamp it. And Sephora had like little kiosks, como mini Sephora inside of the JCPenney to kind of give JCPenney that, that extra oomph. Bueno, the last time I went to JCPenney, porque necesitaba un par de medias, porque that's the only reason I go to JCPenney, ya cualquier cosa de emergencia, igual que Walmart. Yo no, porque ya yo estoy que imagínate tú. And I saw that Sephora was gone, but I went to a Target the other day and I saw an Ulta inside a Target, which I was very surprised because they had products that are top of the line, like not drugstore makeup and cuidado de la piel at Target, which caught my attention. What's going on with Ulta that does anybody know? Because I just found that to be interesting. But anyway, going back to the topic, what's going to happen? More stores are going to close. And you're going to see more stores having to merge together and losing the status, because I'm sorry, I don't care what you think of Target, but Target is not a luxury makeup brand place. Ulta está un poquito más abajo que Sephora, but still, mucho más arriba que Target. ¿Qué está pasando? Rebranding? I don't know, but rebranding para quitarse un poquito de prestigio, diría yo. Tiene que haber alguna necesidad that they're doing that. And in the future, we're going to see more stores closing, and the trend is going to be to move online, to force retailers to move online. When was the last time you bought from Walmart online? When was the last time you bought from Target online? Now tell me, when was the last time you bought from Amazon? Probably 5 minutes ago on your app. And as retailers have to be forced to shut down their brick and mortar stores because of this shoplifting crisis, if it continues, that could lead to them having to compete online. I'm sorry, Walmart is un monstruo de retailing, porque we know Walmart. Walmart estuvo aquí, está aquí, pero eso, así como está aquí, una crisis de esta makes you plummet, and te ves obligado a competir online con el monstruo de online, que es Amazon. So, estamos facing una situación que puede potencialmente llevarnos a tener que lidiar with a monopoly retailer online. ¿Y ahí para dónde vamos a coger? Porque si lo que queremos es evitar los monopolios, si queremos mantener. So, I'm fearful, cautiously fearful of where this is going to lead. See how it all trickles down, how it's all connected. Relaxed laws for shoplifters. Demoralization of law enforcement, causing people to, bueno, aquí no me pasa nada, con la excusa de la crisis, con la excusa de la inflación, con la excusa de la economía. Retailers, for some reason, and somebody please, if you're in retail, tell me why that's the instruction. The instruction is to not engage, not stop shoplifters, let them go, let them leave. Why is that the instruction? Maybe I just didn't take the time to research. I would love for somebody to inform me, because I'm seeing that is a trend, and I would like to know why. And if this all continues, brands are going to be forced out of the market. Not only because they stay behind like Sears. ¿Te acuerdas Sears que se quedó en los 1800? Sears used to sell mortgages back in the day y se quedaron atrás del palo. So explain to me if it's not possible to plummet de un momento a otro because of a crisis. Esto no va a ser como Sears. Esto va a ser, o está siendo, because people are taking the liberty to engage in illegal activities with little to no consequences. ¿Dónde nos va a llevar esto? Think about it. I don't know. I leave that up to you, but it's something to think about, because yo estaba pensando en eso y yo digo, caballero, en un ratico vamos a estar forced to have to be online, to have to shop online. And who do you have to compete online? Baby, there's a lot of room for a lot of things. Pero ahora mismo, tenemos algo que se llama Amazon. And Amazon se lleva por delante almost everybody. And the last thing we want is to be en un environment donde solamente uno tenga el advantage. So, yo creo que tenemos que girarnos más to shop local. Again, shop in your local stores, your local farmers market. I'm looking into my local places here where I could buy, start buying groceries. Local people, local goods, as much as we can. Porque en realidad esto se está poniendo feo. And if something's not done to stop it, the trend is going to continue. Y se va a seguir extendiendo. Y no va a ser más shoplifting, va a ser otras cosas. Y van a seguir escalando. Porque ya sabemos que el nivel de crímenes ha subido. Todas las cosas, todos los crímenes Shoplifting, asesinatos, atracos, todo ha subido. Not only US, worldwide, pero bueno, we're in the US. ¿Dónde nos va a llevar? Something to think about. And I am a little concerned, maybe a lot concerned, porque ya este mundo perdió el sentido del norte hace rato. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please share. See you tomorrow.